Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. Apparently I have to play as a gunslinger, otherwise I will have a riot on my hands. And you know what? It's been a while. It's been a while. I will do it because I don't care. I'll do it. And I'll take damage on the first enemy in the first room. Oh. Anyways, hello, welcome everybody. I'm feeling very odd today. Odd is not the right word, off. And off isn't even the right word. I feel like my allergies are starting to interfere with how I talk, like literally. I'm feeling stuffed up. I'm feeling like my voice might be a little bit shot, but I will persevere. I will persevere and keep playing Enter the Gungeon and play as a gunslinger on occasion because some people sometimes like seeing, you know, the overpowered gunslinger runs. And I gotta admit, after the last run, I'm in the mood for a little bit of a victory lap. I'll victory lap as the gunslinger. Maybe that'll be our new rule. You know, I'm a big fan of creating rules for Gungeon. I'm forced to use the Casey only when we start with it as Paradox. You know, I'm forced to get the rat floor, but only if I have the money to buy the key. Well, how about and I forget what the other rules are. They're very convenient rules. I can forget them whenever I want. Oh, after we play a, you know, successful, spoilers of the last run, after we play a successful BCDD20T run, we can victory lap. And I can like choose my run, or maybe chat chooses the run, or maybe I play as like the bullet or the robot or the dog, bark bark, or the gunslinger even. Got him. Took way too much effort to roll that barrel, but I got him. Mud says, I like the gunslinger victory lap. Don't let chat choose. Well, you can choose, Mud, but you have to be here. You have to remember when Twitch told you to take your items. I don't mind people saying you should play as this character, because a lot of times I neglect characters. For instance, the Marine. I can't remember the last time I played as a Marine, because I don't think the Marine is that good of a character. I think he's the worst one, actually. But, you know, it's still nice to play as him. I don't roll the wheel that often anymore to just determine what character I'm gonna play as. And half the time when I do, it's like, nah, we're not gonna play as this character today. But you all know me. There's specific characters that I like to play. If I want a run with lots of active items or chest openings, we got the pilot. The convict, I think, is the best character. The bullet and the robot each have their uses, and the gunslinger, he's just around for these victory laps. And of course, you got the Paradox, too. Oh, apologize. If I ever meet myself, today in particular, I'm probably coughing up a storm or just sneezing directly into the microphone, so be glad that I'm muting it. Because if I'm not muting it, I will sneeze directly into the microphone. It's only I'm the only one who uses this microphone. I don't gotta worry about, you know, sanitizing it after every use. You know what I'm excited about? This will already be up after the fact, up on YouTube, but I'm excited that for me, right now, in 3 days, I will be able to play Spelunky 2. I'm excited about that. I've been waiting for that game for a long time. It was like announced a year ago, with no release date. Well, I didn't start with it, and also the synergies kind of blows anyways. I didn't. Excuse me. Didn't meet myself that time, but I wasn't fighting a boss either. Ooh, yeah, you know, flare gun is actually a pretty good synergy gun. In fact, I should have bought that before I fought the boss. What am I saying? I've already lost track of what I was saying. Spelunky 2, it was announced. I didn't even know I wanted it. It was announced, and then all of a sudden, they said that there's no release date for it, and they'll get it out whenever they can get it out. And then they dropped it on us like a month ago saying, hey, it's gonna be out soon. Came out for the PS4, didn't come out for the PC, and here I am waiting. Rubbing my hands together in excitement. Yes, Spelunky! Can't wait to play it. Except if when this goes up on YouTube, it'll already be out, and I already have the videos going up on YouTube. I'll try to put them up like the day after I actually play it myself. And I've not spoiled myself on the game basically at all. I watched a little bit of gameplay footage from the very first area, just so I could just be like, yep, it's Spelunky. Oh, look at this flare gun. Flare gun with a good reload too. Why is the reload so good? I guess maybe flare gun has a synergy with lower reload time. Because as is, it's just like absolutely dynamite. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. There will be a lot of Spelunky coming out soon. I'm a big fan of the recent releases. Hades coming out of early access, Spelunky. You know, I've had a lot of fun playing Hades, and I imagine I'm gonna have a lot of fun playing Spelunky as well. It's a good time to be alive. 2020, it's looking up. And all we needed was a few games to be released. Thank you, 2020-based gods. Mud says Children of Morta too. He keeps wanting me to play it, and I keep telling him I should probably play it because it looks like it's gonna be a fun, amazing game. Just haven't done it yet. What the heck was that? Sorry, I got scared out of my mind. There's a extreme delay on that explosion game. I have no freaking idea what that was. Yeah, Children of Morta. Gotta play that game at some point. If it's as good as Mud says it is. Risk of Rain 2. Wearied Coffee, thank you for that. Yes, been playing a lot of that with people from chat and friends, and been having a lot of fun with that game as well. I haven't played a, like, AAA game anytime recently. In fact, I'm thinking about it, and I can't remember the last true AAA experience that I played. What is with these weird explosions? I don't understand. What was that? It was just, I was standing still and then I exploded. Okay. Oh yeah, Monster Train as well. Don't forget about that one. No weird explosions this time? Okay. Dark Souls 3. That didn't come out this year. Although, wait, when did Sekiro come out? That was last year, right? I think that was last year. Honestly, Sekiro might be the last sort of AAA game that I played. You know, I played some Warzone, but that's like free to play anyways. I didn't buy it, and I don't really play it. I just played it very, very minorly. Nice aim. But yeah, I haven't really played any AAA games as of late. I guess I'm more of a indie guy, a small studio productions type of fellow. And I gotta admit, some of the small studio production games are pretty effing sweet. Well, we might as well continue exploring before we even pick up the ammo. Oh my god, excuse me. The coughing, the throat, the allergies. I'm not sick, you know. When I tell people I've been coughing all day, they're like, oh no, are you sick? No, I'm not sick. Just annoyed. For being so damn allergic to dust. By the way, hello, welcome, cabbage boxes in Bronx. Bomber! I'm still curious why I'm taking so much damage using the flare gun. I feel like it's some weird explosion issue. Sometimes the explosions hurt. Like, what was that? Oh, wait a minute. Synergies. Hold on. Hold it. Hold the freaking phone. Flare gun Gungeon. Synergies. Emergency help. Reload time is decreased, damage is increased. And random enemies will periodically have explosions erupt around them, damaging them and hurting other enemies around them in a short distance. So it's a medkit synergy that makes enemies randomly explode and hurts me. Draft RG, hello, welcome. What is with this game's obsession with hurting the player with explosions that they can't control? God damn it. Just want to hit you with the green fire. I guess that makes a lot of sense, though. Explains why I just keep exploding for seemingly no reason. Dude, if I lose my old crest because of that, first of all, might not even get the old crest. I guess we do have one key. We could get it if we wanted to. But also, come on, game, please. Alright. I mean, if the game's gonna give it to me, I'll take it, I suppose. I mean, you know, certainly don't mind getting platinum bullets. I'll take it, alright. You can bend my arm a little bit, game. I'll take it. I'll accept this. Not a lot of red hearts on the floor. Still gonna go deep on this one. Oh. And Stefanik Storf, hello, welcome. Oh, I'm just looking away from the screen, coughing to myself and smashing the E button. Please, take my life. But yeah, lots of allergies lately. Predacula says, the one-time use active items have so many synergies I never get to see. Yeah, me as well. You know, I tend not to prioritize one-time use items because they're one-time use, like the medkit or the ration. They're nice to have if you need them, especially if you're running, you know, like a BCDD20T run or something. But you also have to have the other item for use with the active item. You have to not drop the active item for a different active item, and you still have to have the active item and not have used the active item. And also, this is a stupid synergy because I randomly explode for no reason. Periodically, you will take damage. Ah, thanks. I mean, it makes it into a very interesting, like, challenge run. How long can you live if mom's foot suddenly comes down and tries to stomp you on the head every once in a while? Add in a secret character that you need to find the shovel for. If someone asks, if someone asks, by the way, how often does Abe cough when he's doing his streams? Point to this video. But also, if someone asks, what is the difference between a boss killer and a room clearer? A boss killer is a gun that you switch to when you're dealing with a difficult enemy. Not necessarily bosses, like these I'm gonna lose my mind here. Like these blobulons, these chance blobs. I'm just using, you know, the giant rocket launcher to kill the big blobs that are chancebulons and not actually blobs, but they're called blons, so in my head I think they're blobs. I switch to my rocket launcher and then just kill them, and then they're dead, because it's a one-shot kill. That's a boss killer, and that guy, you know, he's not a boss, but he might as well be. He's freaking dangerous if you let him live. Ugh. JL King 2G, hello, welcome, how you doing? I just realized I'm on an ad, so I missed your answer if you answered my question, and the question was, are you gonna play Monster Train today? And the answer is, I don't know! Oh, sorry, excuse me. I don't know, because I like trying to do Saturdays as like multiplayer game day, so I can play with people and branch out my content a little bit. Guess it depends. Depends on what I'm in the mood for. Honestly, I kind of feel like just jumping into some Risk of Rain soon, just because if I do, I won't have to talk anymore. And if I don't have to talk, I don't have to mute myself and cough every 2 seconds. So there's where we would deposit the old crest if we had it. Wonder what happened to it. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe I just forgot it on the last floor. I mean, it's possible. Yeah. You should do a run similar to BCDD20, but use rainbow runs oh, this door's locked. Instead of blessings. You don't have to do it now, but in the future. I don't like rainbow runs, so that is probably not gonna happen. So, oh, you got me. I need to actually run that test at some point. Can you dodge the electric damage of those electric rubber bulletkins? Because I think if you're dodging, you'll still take damage, because I always take damage when I'm dodging against those guys. It could be bad timing, but I do believe that it is just you cannot dodge the damage by dodge rolling. I mean, it would kind of make sense because they're still hitting you. You know, it's not like by dodging you don't get hit by them. They're still impacting you. Let's do the boss fight first. Oh, excuse me. Also, Cabbage Boxes asks if I'm going to play Hades. I don't know. I was actually thinking about playing a run of Hades after this, but again, if my voice is still getting shot, then maybe I'll do something else. I ask for your patience and to bear with me, everybody, in this trying time of allergy season. Secret rooms have been pretty bad this run. I mean, getting a half ammo drop on the last floor was honestly like okay. Getting a blank and armor is fine. No keys does kind of suck. I don't really need keys though. I have plenty of keys, it seems like, because I have the unlocking hat, Master of Unlocking, and honestly, we've been getting a lot of keys from the boss fights too. All right, what do we got? Well, by law, as mentioned earlier, I do have enough money for the rat key, so there you go on that. Triple crossbow? Sure. Why not? No idea what it synergizes with. And we'll, I mean, actually, if we have the bonus key, we should do this and get the brown chest, which could be a rainbow chest, which would be amazing. Well, it didn't cost us anything to look. That's all I'll say about that. And yeah, I will play your game, sucker. You calling me a sucker? You're a chicken, you're turkey. What is it? It's gonna be like this. And it's gonna be like this. And it's gonna be like this. It needs to be at a lower angle? Something like, no, it's gotta be at a higher angle, something like this. Nope, wrong way. All right, fine. Look, I don't know how to do angles. I'll just take this HP upgrade and leave. With my head. Head between my with my tail between my legs? With my head hanging low? I don't know, I forget what the phrase is. Look, it's been a long day. I'm tired. Michael Bay. Hello, welcome. Is your game modded? Yes. Hope that's not a problem. Oh, I actually do have a synergy. I have a real synergy between the decoy and the HP upgrade we just picked up. Hey, lovely. I like getting actual factual synergies. Ooh, I got a question. And this is gonna be a question that people are gonna have to like answer on their own and tell me the answer to, because I'm not gonna spend the time doing it. But what would happen if you had the box, the flare gun, and the med kit? Here's why I'm asking. When the player is invisible, most times they cannot do passive damage to enemies. Like the wolf, any familiar that fires bullets, they'll stop firing bullets if the player is invisible to the enemies. So what would happen if I had the flare gun with the random explosions? Would that still cause random explosions if I was invisible? Could I exploit that to be perfectly immune to all damage for the rest of the run? By literally just being invisible to everything? It's something interesting that might be worth considering. Might be a bit overpowering, but it could be cool. Radgun. Oh, synergy makes it even more cool, but also slower. You're just wondering if I had the random stats paradox. I gotta rework that mod because it doesn't work properly. As with most of the things that I've tried to mod into Gungeon, I'm in the process of reworking everything. As my accuracy on this gun actually sucks. As my New Year's resolution, I'm gonna rework all of that stuff and re-release it better to the world. Wouldn't any amount of green fire in the box be win no matter what's the reverse Apollo? You are correct. You know, the green fire, it does light enemies on fire until they die, with exceptions. The two exceptions are fire immune enemies. Three exceptions: fire immune enemies, bosses, and teleporting enemies. All three of those are not affected by the green fire. I should say, they can be affected by the fire, but then the fire can go out on those enemies. But if you could like use the green fire Molotov launcher, burn an enemy, other enemies could walk into the Molotov and then they would just die eventually. I suppose that'd be more of a smoke bomb thing than a, you know what, you can burn. I think that'd be more of a smoke bomb thing than a box thing, because I think if you use the box, enemies will still notice you unless you broke line of sight, but the smoke bomb's a little bit easier to work with. Mystery Noodle says, I had a synergy with the box and some beehive synergy that made bees spawn. Probably, what is it, beehive and queen Gungeon ant. It makes the beehive orbit you. And that worked while invisible. So maybe it'll work with the medkit synergy with the flare gun as well, to have random explosions be created while you were stealthed. Okay, and then maybe you could turn that into like an easy victory or something, I don't know. Sounds cool. Please. I'm still using the flare gun though. I kind of like the random explosions. I hate that they hurt me, but it's also amusing. Oh, jeez. And there are Screecher synergies too, so this is actually not a bad gun. All right, let's do this, boss. 2 damage each. All right, look. Admittedly, it is pretty good damage, but we actually would prefer, that's the wrong gun, this. Oh, you know what? I'm getting sticky crossbow effect. I'm getting the explosions out of this by reloading. But I want slow motion on this guy, because when he's doing this attack, and while he's doing all of his attacks, him not being able to rush you down is a big benefit. Sticky crossbow, sorry, this is triple crossbow. Triple crossbow is a great counter against the boss here. Against Cannon Balrog, if you have triple crossbow, you should be able to pull out a victory there. Not against all bosses, like Treadnought, I would prefer just to have Treadnought run around on his own, at his own pace. You know, I want to be able to keep him in the center while I am faster than him going around the outside. That would be ideal. Did I pick up my item? I did, okay, good enough. And let's go and fight the rat, I guess. We'll screech in his frickin' ears. We'll use a screech! That was a weird sound. Does the enemy need to be on fire from the flare gun to explode randomly? Nope. We learned that lesson when I walked into a room and enemies randomly exploded. I do wonder if you have to be holding the flare gun, though. I also wonder, did this do 170 damage? Good God. I also wonder if, right down, left. I also wonder if maybe the explosions can trigger on the rats. I certainly would not like it if the neutral rats that are running around rooms could trigger explosions, because then I could literally just be walking next to a rat and then they'd blow up in my face, and I would be very unhappy with that. Turns out, RC Rocket, pretty good. Wow, the chicken killed the dog. What? Keep the chicken out of the doghouse, not the dog out of, or the dog out of the chicken house. Chicken house. What is the matter with me today? I mean, this is how I am every day usually, but it's like extra bad today. You know what? This isn't Screecher. I broke my own decoy. Should have expected that one. Get out of here. I don't know if the flare gun explosions are timed, or if it'll work multiple times per room. I have to imagine. It just says periodically. Maybe it just has like a random, you know, delay in between shots. I wonder if I can break this. Well, not like that. Well, that was unfortunate. All right, go missiles, break it. Really? Okay, I was gonna say. You know what? Random explosions. Should not have frozen him, but too late now. Got him. Just random explosions. I really hate it. I really hate it. I'm focusing. That was so late. My reaction times are so bad today. I can still block everything and then punch him out of the taunt though. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not even gonna try against the first phase here. I can't. I can barely speak today, much less concentrate on punching a rat. I would never punch a rat. Now kick? Be scurrying around my feet? Maybe. Makes sense that it's a medkit synergy because it makes you take damage, it says Verdacula. That's pretty good. I'll still wound you. I got no problem with that. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Hello? Only have 30 seconds left. Don't think about it, just act naturally. Let it come to you. I do need to hit this guy though. "10 seconds. Can at least kill him. We don't get all of the keys. We don't need all the keys. Man, that was a poor fight though. We did get the box, so you know what? There you go. Maybe we can actually do a test on our own. Let's look at the railgun. Turtles. Our decoy is still present. Good to see. Picked up a couple of synergies for random guns. Hi, hello, welcome. You're always late for the Gungeon FML. Well, maybe you shouldn't be late then. Whoops. Well, I guess we don't need all of the rat keys anymore, huh? 3 seconds, like a Hollywood movie. The bomb's about to go off! What was I using on the fight? Screecher? Oh, that's a bad gun to get ammo for, but you know, it's a good gun for knocking this guy around. Oh, good lord. You can really knock this rat pretty hard and fast with the Screecher. Yes. Go and see a high. What was I even going to say there? The words can barely come out of my mouth. I'll do it, why not? I'll screech along the way too. With my wall of orange bullets. Let's use... I guess we should use the flare gun and then... just like take a moment and talk about our feelings and just say, you know, I'm doing all right. I'm okay. Maybe I can like pull my familiars into enemies. The explosions went off. I saw them. So yeah, I mean, if I wanted to, I could just... Whoa, don't do that. I could just make this the most passive run of Gungeon ever and only have to fight bosses unless I get hit. So, yeah, prepare yourself for epic box gameplay action. Good job, Turtles. Oh, he was walking towards me. I thought he was gonna touch me. Just, oh god, okay. You gotta be careful about the random explosions, because they will hurt you, but... This is your pacifist run. If you ever were curious if you could do a pacifist run in Gungeon, this is your pacifist run. Okay, you're dead. You are now dead. This green blob, oh, you're so dead. Idle animation on the blob is pretty good. I never get to see it because, you know, how often am I idle? Please. Thank you. Chicken rampages through the 4th chamber. Many found dead in the chicken's wake. News at 11. You got him? You got him? You got him? You got him. Good job. Good boy, turtle. Who's a good little turtle? Oh, no, I picked it up. I'm gonna have to actually fight for room. So, I mean, you know, the mechanics exist for you to do a pacifist run. Quality content, says Worried Coffee 2. Hey, I mean, if this is what you want to see, then we'll have to actually do a pacifist run at some point. Challenge run! Never shoot your gun. I suppose you could still do a pacifist run against bosses, but it's gonna be significantly more difficult. And maybe even impossible. I guess it does kind of depend on the circumstances and your specific item set. Like, I'm thinking, if you... I mean, this is just an insanely good gun, so we'll go ahead and buy that. Like, if you Like, if you fight Wallmonger, you have to kill the Wallmonger fast enough that it doesn't kill you. Oh my god, did you see those numbers? Everything died, I'm sorry. Also, I flipped a table, so I lost my box. So that would be very tough. But like the Gatling Gull, that might be possible. Even Bullet King, if you go around the Bullet King fast enough, maybe your chicken or something could run into him. But as far as I know, bosses are not affected by stealth. They can see you. Does this increase the box value in BCDD20T? I find that the answer to that question is no. And the reason is there's a lot of things in BCDD20T that you have to dodge, and if you do a dodge roll, you come out of your box. So like if it's Gull's Revenge and you're about to get hit by a missile because you're not paying attention, because you're paying attention to other things, if it's Final Attack, if it's Shockwave, if it's, I don't know, Explosive Pyre, you're still probably gonna want to be dodging in a lot of situations, and the box, while potentially useful, isn't gonna be as useful as maybe having other items, as maybe just shooting your gun. Can you still instant kill the Bullet King with Casey in this game? Oh, absolutely. I really should have tried using the, oh, this is not the right gun! Oh, damn it. Oh, it's okay, my chicken blocked some shots. I really should have tried using the box. I mean, the stealth, it looked like it worked there. Oh, you wanna know why it works? Because this boss doesn't exist technically. Because of the whole how the game handles certain fights, this is actually not an enemy, it's a controller, and so it doesn't have AI. So that's why the box works in this room, because normally the enemies see you go into the box and they're like, hey, that guy's in a box. So the stealth doesn't work, but it does work here, weirdly enough. Dude, I'll take a Tommy gun. What's a freaking key shop, dude? It's pretty good. I'm running a little low on keys. I don't know if I wanna cheese the secret room access. Maybe I'll go ahead and buy this key though. And then we'll ignore the brick of cash because I can't even find the secret rooms anyways. And there's only one floor remaining. Two Breaker says that they're doing real good, got a lot done today. Nice. Poor Killpiller just wants to exist. I mean, it is, you know, a statue that's being controlled by a sentient gun spirit. It makes sense that the actual spirit would just want to exist in our world, and we can say no, thank you, spirit. Please leave us. We do not wish for you to be here today. Ooh, wait a minute. Okay, now here's a question. First of all, I'm surprised that guy didn't try to spawn in an enemy when I was invisible. But here's a question. Can we suck the life out of enemies while invisible? I think we can. You got hurt and you thought I did it, so. Oh, you know, you're just swinging your hammers. It's weird to me that you swing your hammers, but Summoner doesn't try to summon. Come on, I just want to suck your life away. Oh, further proof. It does work. Well, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to kill you. One day we'll see this box play though. Maybe. You were actually maybe you didn't have that effect when I entered the room? This requires further experimentation. Doing a lot of damage with this flare gun. Oh, you died. Wrong room. This is the run that just keeps on giving. It is a little weird now. You know what? Just let the frickin' chicken do the work for me. You can suck the life out of enemies when you're in a box. Good to know. I'm surprised the enemies don't actually, you know, sense that their life force is getting sucked out. It also looks like the visual indicator doesn't work until you come out of your stealth. Because I'm not seeing the red outline. Oh God, I'm not seeing the red outline until I come out of the stealth around enemies, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just mistaken. It's entirely possible. Here's your moonstone. Best item in the game right there. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. I have the sponge, but I'm pretty sure I can still light myself on fire. Yep. Ah! Sorry. Okay, well now I can't. Dude, what is with the items on this run too? This would be an amazing BCDD20T run if we didn't already, you know, win the last run that we did. If only I needed another victory under my belt. Really? No one? Yo, that's an explosive barrel. I don't see those that often. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Well, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to shoot that guy. I've had my life force sucked out of me for years, says Verdacula. Didn't feel a thing. What is he using? Oh, right, flare gun. Well, I don't want to steal from this poor man. Never mind, I'll probably steal from him now. I was trying to be nice to you, but you don't even let me buy things from your shop. Yo, stop getting hurt. I think I can buy it now. Teleporting would throw off the stealth anyways. Well, I doubt we're gonna be able to stealth against the boss, although who knows? Nope, doesn't work. I wonder why it works against the dragon, but not against the kill pillars. Maybe a part of the dragon actually does have AI. You hear me, dragon? I'm calling you dumb. Thank you, chicken. Can't see me. You know what would be cool is if you use the, if you're stealthed when you enter a boss fight, the boss doesn't activate until you unstealth yourself. And then he's like, oh, what? You're here. How'd you get in? I'm very good at coming up with useless ideas for Gungeon. That's basically my whole shtick. Doesn't work. I'm surprised by how effective having the temporary flight is for the dragon fight. It actually is pretty good. No beams? Well, I do have an AK. That seemed to work pretty well. Really? You're gonna do it again? You're gonna make me waste so much time dealing with your freak. Oh, you're gonna do it again? You're the worst boss ever. Anyways, there we go. Fihai says, I played some Isaac for the first time today in ages, still got it at least. Can't wait for the DLC in 2 more years. Yeah, that'll be in like, I don't know, Christmas 2021 if we're lucky. Get another indie game expansion out that we have to pay for. Frickin' developers, am I right? Maybe one day. Until then, hey, we're a rat. Until then, we're a rat, and then we got Hades, and we got Spelunky 2, and then when we get bored with those, we'll have like a Fall Guys Season 2, and then we'll have like Among Us, and more Risk of Rain. Hey, you know what? If Isaac does not want to provide, others will. Although it would be nice if it actually came out at some point. I was gonna say, I noticed there's a lot of enemies who have these red outlines. I'm just gonna go invisible by hiding behind a pillar and using my my decoy or my box, and then I couldn't actually kill any of them, which was sad. All right, your hitbox blows. I really want to see this sucking the life out of enemies again, because I'm second guessing myself again, being like, I don't know if it actually works. So I just want to approach these enemies, see the life force getting sucked out of them. No? All right. It should still work in theory. I just want to know for certain, for 100% certain that I wasn't mistaken earlier. 2 drops. That's very weird. You don't normally get 2 drops. Well, you know, you can at the very least kill these skeletons. Thank you. You know what's truly weird? The turtles do 2 damage. That's a lot of damage for a turtle. Most things that do damage that quickly only deal 1. So you can tell how overpowered those turtles are. All right, this is a great room for it, although nothing has an outline. Actually, no, one of these guys did, but I wasn't sucking his life force away. I'm starting to think it doesn't work. Like, the enemies don't get outlines until you've like been in the room for a little bit. As a way for the game not to be very cheesy, but you know, I still get random explosions when I'm using the flare gun. Speaking of. Yes, the flare gun. Okay, nothing, 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 nothing. And now they've gotten their outline. So that's exactly how it works. You cannot steal the life out of enemies until you've activated the room, but certain things can still do damage, like your chicken, your turtles, your flare guns. Robot Testicle, hello, welcome. I just beat Dragon for the first time. I had the pig, which sacrificed on the Wallmonger. I still need to test to see what happens if you get squished with the pig. I'm actually curious. I want to know. I want to know. Dude, you know what I'm surprised at? I'm surprised that the, oh God. I'm surprised that the, hold on, it'll come back to me. Oh, that the platinum bullet upgrade hasn't really pogged off as much as I thought it would. We still don't have that much of a platinum bullet upgrade. And I've been firing a lot of bullets, so I don't know what's going on. More, please, would always be better. One day, I'm going to not mute myself, and you can see just how bad it actually is when I do a real sneeze. Oh, Lord. Whew. I don't know how much recording I can do today. Might take the rest of the day off. Take it easy. Wanted to play at least some Gungeon. Knowing that this would be a victory lap run of some sort. No, where's my flare gun? I'm out of ammo! How could this happen to me? You never think it can happen to you. You run out of ammo. Alright, let's do this, Lich. I have a railgun, a screecher. Let's use a Tommy. Yeah, see? Can't see me. I was behind a tombstone. He can't see me. Okay, hold up. He's still doing his attacks, though. I figured as much. I am invisible. Maybe I'm too far away and he can't see me. Maybe it's a range thing. Well, he saw me there. I don't know what it is, okay? Sometimes he can see me, sometimes he can't. Just Man, hello, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Okay. Can you see me? You can see me. You can't see me there. Like, what's the difference? You can see me there. You can see me there. Maybe it was just like a tombstone or something that I just managed to somehow get behind, and that prevented him from being able to see me. Wrecking this Lich, says Twigbreaker. I mean, it's only the Lich. It's not like we're fighting the old king or anything. It's not like we're fighting LJ. It's not like he's jammed or anything. I can suck the life out of him, though. But unfortunately, since it's a boss, he's not going to ever stop his movements. I guess I could, like, still get pretty close to him. Hold on. Wait, go to the center? He'll go to the center after this attack. After this one. There we go, and then... heal up. And then continue to steal his life. Can I heal more? I'm looking for the green visual effect on me for healing. Yes? Yes? Maybe not. Maybe it's on kill only. Sorry, Lich, you're not providing me with any sustenance anymore. You're dead. Well, that's interesting. It's a good run, but, you know, it's a gunslinger run. Gotta admit, I was surprised at the flare gun hurting me, but it was still fun to experience a new synergy firsthand, once again, yet again. It was a good run. And for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs. And I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon, where hopefully I am not suffering from as many allergies as I was today.